All right, well, guys, I didn't turn my mic on for some reason, or I thought I unmuted myself, and I did not. Either way, we're going to hire this guy for Shift A. How's it going, by the way? My name's AJ Gels, the Something Game channel. We're playing This Is the Police. Sorry, crap, I didn't do the voice. I did the voice when the mic was muted. I didn't do it just there. Sorry about that. Some crazy man in a clown suit stopped the school bus. The driver pulled over, and he threw a grenade inside. It didn't explode, but the children were too afraid to move. Okay, then. That's a little crazy, but alright. Aaron Huber is interested in contemporary art. Alright. Without the lead detective, there's a lower chance of success. Are you sure? Oh, well then, no, we won't send that today because she's at home. That would probably help if we had the actual cops. We got this attempted carjacking. Let's take a look at this. Alright. I actually have this. Like I said, I took a picture of this, so I actually have the order of events here. Okay. Oh, okay. So I had everything right. I just had to move some shit around. There we go. All right. Tanner Scott attends school diligently.
311K in progress.
Tanner Scott works as a car wash, spends all of his time around cars. There we go. 6 drunks had a few too many and started fighting with each other. With each other. One of the men pulled a bottle of liquor and smashed it on the pavement and then stabbed his former companion with it. The police are on the line with retiree Georgina Miller, who is watching this unfold right outside her front window. I've had enough of these drunk monkeys. They're always so loud, and my favorite television program is about to start. And while we're here... No, not the homicide. It's the missing persons case. Really? I only got one detective on this. Alright. Also have a picture of this one. Alright. Let's see here. I know it seems like I'm cheating on this, but I just wanted to get these couple finished. Okay, move out. Guy in the brown shirts meets with these 2 guys. There. Alright. Eric Morrow, he's never had any problems with the law in the past. Luca Bergman, well known in certain circles as a moneylender. He always gets his money back whenever by whatever means necessary. There we go. And we can't do anything about those because... Right, we got a meeting with the prosecutors because, didn't we, frame one of our cops for that, if I remember correctly? Just gonna take that. The children are crying, but quietly sitting in the bus. Outside the bus, there's a man in a cloud suit giggling. And just tase the clown. Really? Really? We tase a clown and the clown got away. How the hell did that happen?
(911) in progress.
Come on. A man accompanied by a hippie-like girl dragged a rare yellow monkey out of its cage, hid it somewhere, then quickly left the zoo.
311K.
Alright, good job, everyone. And offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Alright, that one was good. These we gotta wait till tomorrow to take care of.
1210 in progress.
A store employee noticed a woman who resembles the famous swindler Lee Kuan Yew, hopefully that's correct, whose picture has been on TV many times. I'm gonna guess false alarm on that one. I don't have the officers right now to... Jesus Christ, you guys suck.
1310 in progress.
Screw it. A man in a clown suit entered a bank. I don't know. What's with all the clown suits today? A man in a clown suit entered a bank, presented the cashier with a check for $250 billion, and demanded they cash it. He threatened the bank would face serious consequences if couldn't pay out the entire amount in cash, reported the head of the bank. Let's go. No, I said this while my mic was muted. Unfortunately, it was muted when I said this, but either way, never mind. Actually, I'm going to have to wait until we get some guys back because I don't have enough people to do this. 5 armed robbers broke in the bank and demanded access to the safety deposit boxes. The manager agreed after they shot one of the customers in the leg. During the turmoil, a security guard and 5 visitors were able to escape and call the police, but there's still over 8 dozen hostages inside. Yeah. Fantastic. We're going to have to let that one go. I don't have the cops to deal with it.
Looks like we have a situation.
The place is mostly empty. A woman wearing sunglasses picks up an orange. Slowly approach the suspect. The woman throws an orange at the cops, overturns some boxes, and runs for the back door. Hide a banana in your pocket. And go after her.
1210 complete.
What the hell? You guys are useless.
1310 complete.
Famous performance artist Sigmund Hammerling. Apparently, the check was supposed to warn the public that the financial system is on the verge of collapse. Fan-flippin-tastic. Mr. Boyd, my vehicle transport company is regularly being attacked by bikers. They lie in wait for a loan truck out in the country, then blow the tires and steal the cargo. They only put the last driver in a coma. I found out these bikers hang around Kevin's Throat Bar after dark. I want you guys to storm in there and show him the highway to hell. And don't forget to torch their bikes, right? Okay. Well, we can do that. We just need, people to get back. Geez, now if I can finish the sentence, I said that I'm sad that I really haven't been able to play this game a lot lately, and the biggest reason why I haven't been able to play this game lately, Fire Emblem Three Houses has just been, I've been obsessed with the game, and I've just been busy playing that. The insurance company's offices are home to a fresh scandal. One of these clients is accusing them of inflating her insurance premium after her husband's death in a car crash. The woman was shaking her fists as she delivered a punishing speech, then grabbed one of the agents by the tie and bounced his head off the table. Yeah, that'll do it. How many? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, we can't do anything until we get guys back, so.
1011.
And fan-flippin-tastic. Betty Sanchez told the police that she accidentally discovered some shocking entries in her husband Victor's private journal. He's planning to enter the train station and break open a large-capacity storage tank filled with mercury. According to Betty, Victor hasn't been himself ever since his son died serving in the army. I don't know the man, and I'm very scared of him. I feel like this is a situation where, hey, maybe we should send SWAT with them. Just saying. There we go. Maybe that's what I got to do. I got to team these guys up with some good, team these guys up with better officers.
1011B complete.
There we go.
311B in progress.
Aaron Griggs noticed a creepy man in the cemetery during a heavy downpour. He was ignoring the rain, just walking with purpose through the graveyard. I think he was planning to attack somebody, but then he just hurried off. I bet it comes out he's some kind of serial killer. No, I'm willing to bet you that's a false alarm. And no new frames found. Yeah, that's why all of them are at home. Let's throw Davenport's and Clements on this one. While we've got him here. Local gravedigger recently fell on an extra bit of work. There we go. I didn't read that one, did I? Sorry, guys. Feel free to pause and read that as you would like.
Officer on scene.
Place has turned into a real battle. More workers joined in to help their friends from the factory, and fight expanded to involve several dozen people. Find someone still on their feet, knock them on their ass. The fight grinds to a halt, and two athletes approach the police. The fuck you think you're doing here? We got this. We don't need you. And the men look quite menacing, armed with bricks and ironwork.
311 complete.
All right, at least nobody got hurt. Or, yeah. Well, I'm surprised that tasering the guy didn't work. That's surprising to me. Drunk people are more attractive. That's not true. Reclusive millionaire bequeathed fortune to city. Women's clinic requires mayor's protection from pro-life activists. There's a lot of P words in that one. Mr. Boyd, why did you send the police to a small business protest? Public safety. There could have been armed men among the protesters. Do you think that this peaceful demonstration put people's safety at risk? It's possible. In such situations, it's always better to be safe than suffer the consequences. Are you or your family personally involved in any kind of business? We've always been simple, hard workers, never climbed the ladder. Do you have some kind of interest in supporting the protest? For me, police chief, it's always better if everything goes nice and smoothly without any trouble. Mr. Boyd, did you give the order to suppress the police by force? Yeah, we paid for this, guys. An internal investigation has found out that the initiator of the unfortunate event did it for personal gain. We paid for the to get the evidence against our own dudes. So, police officer took bribe to suppress protest. Man in open field frightened to death by scarecrow. Enterprising cop responsible for dispersal of business protest. Surprised we didn't actually have to work yesterday. All right. Please be advised we are unhappy with the efficiency of the Freeburg Police. We're cutting the department's budget, and you piece of shit. Okay, we got to lose one job. We can't fire her. It's better to go on this shift. Tanner Scott turned out to be a member of the gang known as the Keylesses? Yeah. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. He was the guy who, Chief, the suspect is denying everything. If we want to get to this guy's boss, we'll have to loosen his tongue. Get an extra $4,000 for taking him down, or we get the $4,500 or the $45,000 for taking out the entire operation. Yeah, let's go for the operation. And it's interrogate Tanner Scott. We have prepared a profile on the suspect. The information we have gathered will help you identify his weak points and use them during the interrogation. When asking questions, be careful. If you screw up too many times, suspect will likely refuse to cooperate, and then will either have to give up or resort to extreme measures. All right, gender, male. This was the carjacker that we arrested. When he was 10, Tanner Scott was skating on the frozen lake, fell through the ice. Boy nearly drowned, but was rescued by a passing police patrolman. Tanner suffered quite a lot as a result of the incident. He developed chronic skin problems and increased sensitivity to temperature changes. Tanner Scott is from a poor family. His father, a trucker, is rarely at home, and his mother is a clumsy waitress, struggling to hold down a job even at the cheap diner she works at. The boy loves cars and dreams of being a Formula One driver. Then you were born in the wrong country. To be closer to the coolest cars, he took a job at a car wash where he became friends with Nina Ware, a stylish female accountant. Tanner is so attached to her that he even invented her... Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I misread that word because of the background seal. Even invited her to his school for Professionals Day, but Nina didn't come. All his classmates called him orphan and laughed. Tanner Scott has no chance of getting into a decent college. He has bad grades, no sports talents to earn a scholarship, and his parents barely make ends meet. I don't feel like a real racer. Yeah, you like to play cars. You'll see me driving Formula One on TV one day. Pimple face on camera. Yeah, let's put the pressure on there. Don't bother my mom, please. Yeah, let's put the pressure on with the family ties. Entering School Magazine. Looks like Nina Wares was your guest on Professional Day. Look, you cooperate, and I'll recommend you for the police camp. We have a lot of cool cars here, too. Again, just trying to get him. Ugh. Okay. Apparently that was the right answer. One time I saw Nina Ware steal a sweet sports car. She promised to teach me everything she knew about jacking cars as soon as I turn 18. And Nina Ware. There we go. Nina Ware stole an expensive sports car from the private live gay club called the Unicorns of Arcadia. And Skinner, he's going to be lead. We'll put Solis and Treadway on it.
910C in progress.
A gang of masked men armed with automatic weapons entered the bank. They fired a few shots in the air and demanded the manager open the vault. While everyone else lay in nervous silence on the floor, one of the guards drew his service weapon, but he didn't stand a chance. Robert shot him right in the stomach. SWAT and the paddy wagon. George Gorshkov is under investigation and cannot continue to serve the department. Please be informed your employees have filed a formal complaint against you. We are gathering information and familiarizing ourselves with the circumstances of the case. Oh, fantastic. And all these dead guys that we had.
910C in progress.
Heavily armed gunmen attacked an armored truck. Several witnesses heard an explosion, saw the robbers carrying machine guns. Okay, let's see if we can wait for some of our guys to get back before we... And I don't think that's actually going to happen. Sadly, I can't send SWAT with them. Yeah, I need job slots opened up. Alright, we got this carjacking thing. The pro, Nina Ware, is an experienced car thief. She never leaves a scratch and never resorts to violence. To pass through private access areas, Nina Ware always uses fake documents, for example, a private investigator's license or a fire inspector's badge. The cameras around the Unicorns of Arcadia have been disabled to protect the privacy of the club's guests. Then why have cameras? Nina Ware normally uses a jimmy stick to open car doors, but this thief is quite small and agile and could climb into the cab through the opening in the trunk. Nina Ware never uses keys. Real pros don't need keys.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Yeah, I don't have anyone to send as backup. Then why'd you ask me? You didn't need backup, you bastards. And we found automatic weapons and bring that to the police station. Oh, that's right. We, again, can't get these guys because apparently we didn't work yesterday.
412A in progress. We've got a situation.
The armored truck is lying on its side. Smoke rises from it. Nearby is a black Jeep with no plates with two armed robbers are loading with money. The robbers fire as they retreat down an alley and throw a grenade towards the cops. Go after the robbers. It turns out to be a smoke grenade. Meanwhile, the Meanwhile, the criminals have jumped onto the road, jacking an old pickup truck as they try to get away. Open fire. Apparently, opening fire killed them somehow, or it didn't kill them. It just left people unharmed. And bring it to the police station. Jose Sug, I don't know, called the station and muttered the sad story through the streaming tears. I was just trying to get to know a pretty girl, and I gave her the coolest compliment in the world, but she just went crazy and beat me so bad she mangled me and ruined my perfect face. That's fantastic.
311B in progress.
And we got a massive fight. About 24 scientists who recently lost their jobs decided to stage a protest march in the city center. The participants marched peacefully along the side of the road, but then some religious fanatics came out and started throwing stones at them, tearing their clothes, and generally humiliating them. A massive brawl has broken out, and several people are already injured. Let's hold out for a second. And real quick, who are the detectives on this case? This is on the homicide. Luckett, Davenport, Clements. Okay, these are all... Oh, wait, no. I might as well put Weaver on this case because we need people who are actually working today on it. There we go.
412A.
The guy offered the girl a quickie. She immediately slapped.
412A in progress.
Oh, fantastic.
1411 in progress.
Oh, F.
I was trying to raise 10-1, sir.
No, we don't have the people to send you. All right, a call just came in from the Secretary of Therapist, Alan Graham. She reports that Dr. Graham was attacked by a patient during an otherwise normal session. The patient pinned him to the floor and is slapping him in the face. I'm afraid that the doctor might have an asthma attack, said the frightened secretary. Jack Boyd, a common acquaintance, told me that you're a reasonable man who can be relied upon for help. I need to load 4 luxury cars at the port, and to be frank, they're stolen. Last time my boys got picked up and a very big player didn't get a shipment. This time, Jesus Christ, my dog just freaked me the shit out of me. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. I wanted to go see what my dog was barking at. It started raining and there was thunder. I think my dog got scared. Blah, blah, blah. Picked up, big player didn't get shipment. This time things have to go smoothly. Cops in the driver's seat would make that happen. Okay.
$712 in progress.
Once again, retiree Yang Hu complained to the police that a local restaurant is preparing its dishes incorrectly. They don't advertise their portions and mix up the ingredients. We've warned her a dozen times that this isn't a police matter, but she keeps calling and bothering our personnel. Go handle that. A passerby noticed a suspicious black man sitting in a van next to a little white girl. I'm afraid to imagine what that monster has in store for the little girl, or that little angel, excuse me. And no, that's a false alarm if I've ever seen one. How many people? I need 4 cops, and probably not gonna. No, I'm not gonna get 4 cops back in time.
$712 complete.
Man turns out to be the girl's adoptive father. Called it.
11 complete.
Went by fine. Just want to get a few more people back. No time. Some guy tried to sneak into the doctor's office without waiting his turn. A few people were there waiting and pushed the bastard and started the fight. Great. Send who I got.
215 in progress.
The audience at the premiere of The Rules of the Game was so outraged at the French film that they broke the chairs in the hall and are now And now they're threatening to set a fire to the cinema. The perplexed theater director... goddamn, I cannot read today. The perplexed theater director, there we go, locked himself in his office, then called to report the incident. I can't imagine why this film has so angered them. So, who we got?
Officer on scene.
There are men and women fighting along a narrow hallway. Someone getting hit with a chair, WWE style. They're starting to pick up chairs.
311 complete.
There we go.
Ten in progress. Complete.
All right, good job, guys. Smoke is rising from an apartment building. The residents are running out in the street. Some are saying that that suspicious foreigners live in the apartment that the explosion came from. And we got frames on the... the past, the private access area. So yeah, uses fake documents. Ah, there we go. Nina Ware is listed as an accountant at the car wash. Surprised that one worked. Keeps officers late at work, and we don't have the officers right now to go. Nordlander, actually, yeah, let's send our 2 experienced guys on that one. No new frames because I don't think we have any detectives today, or do we have every frame? I don't know. We'll see how that one works tomorrow. The apartment is filled with smoke and the walls are covered in soot. In the center of the room stands a man in a dirty white coat, and around him are scattered odd pieces of a complicated device. Seeing the police, the man begins to explain incoherently that he's almost finished his work on his elixir of youth and he just needs a little more time. Yeah, just arrest him and... Can't believe I actually had to just say, yeah, arrest him. Wrong place. That sucks.
Mr. Boyd, Kevin Paulson is here. He wants to talk.
Kevin Paulson. Tell him to fuck off. Jack Boyd, Super Cop.
Why the $500,000, Jack? Why?
Lana, what happened?
Does this sum have some kind of special meaning?
Lana, I don't know who told you about the $500,000, but it's much more complicated than you think.
Oh, it's complicated, all right. It took me an hour to go over all the documents. There's even a few pictures and a lot of answers. Except for one thing. Why $500,000?
What documents? How did you get them? What's in them?
I think you know very well what's in them, and the one who sent them is obviously a big fan of your criminal talents. He even has a cute name for you. Cupcake.
Remember when you told me how you're always surrounded by old men? Well, I'm the opposite. I'm surrounded by children. 9-year-old boys. From their first day of work, they gather in the smoking lounge, telling jokes about what they'll do when they loot their first $1,000,000. But it's more than just innocent jokes. It's quickly becoming a reality. They themselves are surprised how quickly everything happens. They buy their own houses, they buy a car, they get promoted. The first $1,000,000 is soon followed by a second, a third, a fifth. Like children, they have no idea what they're getting into. But I'm not like that, Lana. I'm not like them.
You're saying you're not like them because you're only stealing $500,000?
I only meant
You know,
that...
Jack, I'm done worrying about people not taking me seriously. They'll know I mean business when my first act as public prosecutor is throwing the city's former police chief in prison.
Lana, you can't just read over some papers like this and... I told you not to let him in!
I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd. I tried to stop him, but you...
Lana, we need to talk.
Jack, you're so amazingly patient with people. After all the confusion over the past months, all the humiliations, it's really quite admirable. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I gotta admit, I'm not nearly so patient.
Send someone in here. Now!
I've been thinking, Jack. When I take your place, I'll have a lot of opportunities. For example, I could arrest you. You know it wouldn't be hard to find a reason. You obviously don't want that, right? I don't want that either. Given your reputation, arresting you would make me very unpopular. And if we both don't want that, let's find a way out. My suggestion is you retire tomorrow. And I promise I'll let you leave in peace. I swear, Jack, if you...
Mr. Boyd, there's a call on line 2. Mr. Boyd, you really have to take this call.
Boyd!
Jack, it's me.
Laura,
Jack, I don't know what you wanted to say to me, but please, just say it. Jack, I'm hanging up the phone.
Laura, you... Oh my God, Laura. Hey, you remember years ago? So many years I've lost track, but do you remember when Dylan was down with the chicken pox and he couldn't sleep? We kept him occupied until he passed out, and then we went downstairs, sat on the floor, opened a bottle of wine. Who could blame us? Well, we sat on the floor and opened our bills and joked about how poor we were. Remember? And then I jokingly asked if I'd be your hero if I made $1 million. And you sat there lost in thought like you needed to seriously think about the answer. You were quiet for a while, and then you laughed and said that I'd be your hero even if I only made $500,000. Do you remember, Laura?
Jack,
Do you remember?
Honestly, Jack, no, I don't remember.
You don't remember? But that was...
Jack, you've been chasing me down for so long to talk with me. For this? That's all you wanted to tell me?
How can you not remember? It's important, Laura. It's important.
Goodbye, Jack.
Mr. Boyd, are you all right?
Oh, he's trying to suicide himself.
Mr. Boyd?
Oh my God, I love this game. Holy, man, this game is so freaking cool. It just the use of silence in some of these scenes when we're not actually seeing the characters. We're just getting these like little panels. We're not seeing characters act out. I mean, I'm sure this was done due to budgetary reasons, but it's almost like they stumbled into just such a beautiful style. The use of silence is fantastic, and also the writing is great. I mean, not only is it funny in some of those like little cases that we go out and solve, but I mean, even in that scene right there, we finally figure out why Boyd wants that $500,000. I always just figured that's what he figured he'd need to, just live out the rest of his life after he left being a cop. And it's not that. It was for his ex-wife, and that's why he wanted to find her, even though I've constantly sat here and go, why? She's a bitch. Why would you want to find her? And then, this Dr. Mario thing is cute with the blue and red light. That's cute. But no, the whole idea for the $500 million, everything's falling apart now. God damn, I love this. This game is so masterfully done. Why am I... Okay. Can we do this without the sound? Oh, shit. What is the point of this? And I gotta turn down the... Alright, give me a second. I gotta... Haha, there we go. Sorry, I had to turn the sound effects down a little bit because that was really starting to hurt my ears. Yeah, I can't rotate these. I'm kind of... Okay. What the hell was that?
Yes, you caught me again. And again, I promise this is the last time. And now you say again that I've said it all before, but I'm...
Jack Boyd is awake.
Jack Boyd? He opened his eyes? He can talk?
Talking? Yes. More like yelling, trying to escape from his room, brawling with the nurses.
Good heavens. He's a tough son of a bitch.
Jack! Lord, were you already discharged from the hospital? I thought you might be down a couple of days or even...
Oh!
Emma, get me the mayor. Emma, please call the mayor of Freeburg, Stuart Rogers.
"3114. Connect. It's urgent."
This is Jack Boyd.
Jack, you've got to take better care of yourself. How's your...
I'm Freeburg's police chief. I came to work. Stop trying to get in my way.
Someone causing you trouble? We just wanted to make sure somebody was holding down the fort while you were recovering. But don't worry about a thing. I'll take care of everything tomorrow morning. You won't be running into Paulson again.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm glad we understand each other. Tell Martin Stett to call me.
What? You don't know? Lieutenant Stett went missing about 2 weeks ago.
Notice how Jack's hair went back to gray. You know, he's no longer, you know, the fake, you know, the brown. He's, you know, not dyeing his hair anymore. Everything's, you know, he's got the bald spot back. It's, I don't know, interesting. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna call this one here for now. Holy crap, that was intense. And I'm going to also fix the sound effects back to normal. But yeah, that was just really loud in there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore, but we'll figure it out in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, my name's AJ Gels, Something Game Channel, Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links to that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more next time. Until then, I'm out.